by the time the anything happened, half anything happening. Where are you guys from?
I'm from Washington State.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, opposite end.
Opposite end.
What about you, bro? Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Hace 9 años.
9 años, bro. Peter, you're...
I don't like to be pushy about it. To be honest with you, some people get bored and they get offended. They're like, oh, this is ridiculous. Listen, the policies, we are better than others. I know the first come, first serve mentality.
Good morning, my friends. Buenos dias. Welcome aboard to our Key West adventure. Guys, I've got to hop off into downtown at one more stop as we leave the city. I'm going to wait until the whole group is here before I give you full itineraries about our day. I will reveal that we do stop for breakfast, and that stop is usually just after 9 a.m. Aquí de la tablita, en lo que seguimos recogiendo. Voy a esperar hasta que todo el grupo esté a bordo para explicar detalles de nuestro itinerario. Sí les revelo que paramos a desayunar y esa parada a veces después de las 9 y pico de la mañana. Lo voy a mantener informado de horario durante todo el viaje hoy. Bridge that's being built. It's called the Signature Bridge. It's going to be a landmark project here in Miami. Still got a few years to go. 2029 is the estimated completion. It's costing well over 850 or 840 million bucks. I have an image I'll show you on my iPad in just a moment of what it'll look like when completed. Muchos fabricando tienen un diseño con unos arcos como de adorno. Va a ser espectacular, pero todavía se demora. Dicen para el 2029 y están hablando de que va a costar más de 840 millones de dólares.
Did something spill over here? Huh? Big coffee spill?
Yeah, it's covered.
Yeah. Wow, okay. Just gotta control it before it keeps going. I know you tried to use a little cup holder. That was pretty easy. Very little.
Good morning again. Welcome aboard. If you just got on, I'm Lewis. Our driver is Milton. Guys, we got one more quick stop. We're going to head out of the city, pull over and grab these two folks right off the highway, and then we're going to get back on the road. Voy a esperar, amigos, una paradita más y ahí ya vamos a salir en nuestro viaje. Ahorita vuelvo. Got a party of 3 and a party of 2 to board, and we'll get on the road.
That's our baseball stadium.
give me your heart. Please say you will. 'Cause I can see. Maybe this can be the end. We had it all. Just like Maria called.
Upper Keys, Key Largo, followed by Tavernier. That's where we stop for breakfast. The middle Keys, Isla Morada, Marathon. Then in the lower Keys, we got Big Pine, Sugarloaf, Key West at the end of the road. Digo, ahí nombré los pueblos que vamos cruzando, bajando para allá abajo, Key West. Now, the total population of all the Keys combined is only about 87,000 people. The second most populated is Marathon with about 20,000, and Key West is the big city of the Keys with about 27,000 year-round residents. Los pueblos estos no son sumamente populados. Todas las islas combinadas estamos hablando de 87,000 residentes. La segunda ciudad más poblada es Marathon con 20,000, y la ciudad grande de los Cayos es Key West, Cayo Hueso, con más de 27,000 personas. Estamos en el punto 100. Key West es famoso por ser el punto 0. Amigos, recuérdense dónde están sentados, así pueden dejar sus efectos personales en su asiento. Guys, I'm going to say 9:30. Voy a decir 9:30. If you're on the bus before that, that's great. You are allowed to bring your food or your drinks aboard. We just ask that you hold on to them carefully, and I'll be tossing the trash immediately when you're finished. The idea is to not take too long, my friends. If you're going to look for other options, please be careful. Don't disappear on us. Amigos, vamos a estar aquí hasta las 9:30. Si terminan un poco antes, perfecto. Si quieren traer su comida al bus, se permite. Al ratico de haber salido, yo le boto su basura porque no se le bote nada. Pedimos que si buscan otras opciones tengan mucho cuidado. El tiempo se va muy rápido, amigos, y pedimos que no se pierdan, que puede ser un problema si se pierden. You can also use the restroom here at the restaurant. Aquí también hay un baño en el restaurante. I'm going to pull up to the front of the restaurant. Please watch your step and take your time coming down. Enjoy your food, and if you need me, I'll be inside as well. Please remember 9:30. Amigos, disfruten. Cuídense, si hace falta algo de mí, voy a estar ahí adentro. 9:30. I love this part of the Keys. There's so many beautiful properties and resorts and restaurants. several miles long. I got a few things to point out. Ya entramos a la tercera. Aquí empiezan los cayos intermedios. Isla Morada, la parte bella de los cayos. Varias cositas para enseñarle las próximas varias millas. Range, maybe even up to 5 or 6. Looking for a property, let me know, okay? My license. They'll probably have some sort of HOA, you know, probably for common area maintenance and that kind of stuff. Or if they have a marina, yeah. Some of the condominiums here that have like really great amenities, some of the HOAs are pretty shocking. Hector, it breaks up storm surge. Yes, so that's where the fun begins. So you know, in this 24-hour news circle world we live in, my God, they hype it up. 2 weeks before there's a storm out there. Are you ready? Do you have your batteries? We're here at Home Depot. There's no more wood, there's no more water, everything is sold out, that kind of thing. So it's a little scary. In the Keys, they'll announce, all right, we're going to do evacuations, but some of the residents will be like, I'm going to wait and see if it moves away last minute. And then when it's a fact that it's coming, and that's when the road gets crazy. People getting out, people coming in to secure their properties. Yeah, and I hate it when there's like 2 days before a hurricane warning. All right, class. Geography, period. I feel like a teacher many times. Listen, after 9 years, I can't believe it's been 9 years already doing this job. After 9 years, I think I've come up with a pretty good way of explaining Key West as briefly as possible, but as detailed as I can. I could stand here and talk 2 hours about every corner, and I think I'll drive you crazy. Digo, creo que tengo una buena forma de explicar esta isla. Yo lo voy a tirar los comentarios rápido en español, pero después, como tengo tan pocas personas, tengo mucho tiempo para tener el completo después, ¿ok? Cualquier pregunta que tengan. Pero también abre, mira muchachitos, ya yo sé, ese es el guía de ustedes. If you open up that map all the way, please open your textbooks to chapter 1. Si abren este mapa completo, you're going to see the whole island. Esa es la isla completa. Now, you see the orange route? Ven esa ruta. Listen, the other tour guide stole my nice laminated sign, so I had to pull out my 4-year-old sign here. Please don't judge me. In my hand here, I have a map, and on the left there, I marked 2 streets in black there. You see that area? Yo marqué aquí en mi mapa 2 calles en negro. On your map, they're in orange. Now, that side of Key West, ese lado completo, the left, la izquierda, that's called Old Town. Ese es el pueblo antiguo, Old Key West. All right? Toda esa tira de allá, de este lado. The first, and then if you go to the end, al final, es el Atlántico. So you go from one ocean to the other. In how long? 2 kilometers, 1.25 miles. Ok, 1.25 millas, 2 kilómetros de punta a punta. Alright, so vas de un mar a otro mar, y por eso le dicen la más larga del mundo. Everything in Key West is like double meaning and jokes, and you'll see what I mean. Aquí todo en Key West tiene todo doble sentido y todo es un chiste. Alright, next, I want you to stay all the way at the end of Duval Street, toda la calle final. That it said at the end of Duval Street. Well, The city of Key West for 1 year is doing a whole street project right in front of that monument. La ciudad de Cayo Hueso está haciendo un proyecto de 1 año de la calle ahí al frente de la boya. So what did they do? They took the marker and they moved it over to the end of Duval Street. La movieron como 40 yardas hacia el lado y la pusieron aquí al final de la calle Duval. You can't miss it. No se puede escapar because you see people lined up. You know, there's 250 bars on this little island. Aquí esto es una mezcla de restaurantes, de marisco, comida china, italiana, todo lo que tú te puedes imaginar, mexicana, cubana. There's a lot to choose from. Hay mucho para seleccionar. I got an area that I like to point out, close to the bus, pegadito a la parada 2, right behind stop 2, on the water. Aquí en La Marina, that's called the historic seaport. There's like 5 famous restaurants there. Ahí hay 5 restaurantes que todos son excelentes. You really can't go wrong. All right? The upper 4 or 5 blocks of Duval. La primera 4 o 5 cuadras de Duval. A lot of fantastic places there as well. Many places have live music. So if you like the vibe of the place and it looks interesting, outside they have a sign with daily specials. Check it out. Everybody's got a different take on stuff, but bottom line is, if your food isn't good, you don't stay open in Key West very long. La realidad es que aquí los restaurantes, si no son buenos, si no son de calidad, no duran. So, los lugares famosos, vas a ver música en vivo, vas a ver un ambiente especial. Pruébenlo, que todo aquí es riquísimo. You like pizza? There's like 25 pizza places. The Hard Rock Cafe is on Duval Street, and we just found out after 35 years it's closing at the end of April. Yeah, there's a few other ones that are closing around the world. Solamente 45 minutos de vuelo de aquí a Nassau, Bahamas. Now in Key West, there is an airport with the big planes, so don't freak out when you see a big jet flying right above you. There you go. $52 miles to Key West, and at the end of this town we'll be at the 7-mile bridge. Al final de este pueblo, amigos, llegamos al puente de 7 millas. Guys, thank you. I walk around later to answer any questions you may have and take any reservations you may want to make. Thank you, guys. One of the double meaning things that I love. Millionaire. call Turtle Hospital, they'll send out an ambulance. They try to nurse them back to health. Ahí si tú ves un animal aquí en Los Cayos herido, puedes llamar a Turtle Hospital. Ellos mandan una ambulancia para tratar de rescatarlos. Algo muy bonito. Play a song again because I really like it, but I cut it off because I'm going to tell you about the 7 Mile Bridge. It's going to be coming up on your right side. El Puente Famoso va a ser a su mano derecha. So, first natives of the Florida Keys, los primeros habitantes de estas islas, Native Americans, Indios, in the 1500s. The Spanish arrived here in 1523, 1523. Ponce de León. Los españoles llegan. They discovered La Florida. They discovered Los Cayos, Key West as well. They discovered these Native Americans here. By the 1700s, Key West had become a very important deep harbor port. Ya para los 1700, Cayo Hueso, the little island coming up there on the right with the houses, that's called Pigeon Key, and that was a work camp. The men who built the bridge lived there, up to 400 at a time. Teniendo el ferrocarril viniendo, amigos, Cayo Hueso se hace hasta más famoso y las islas se populan. Pero entonces en el año 1935 un huracán muy fuerte llega aquí y daña varias millas de la línea. Deciden, como el auto está más popular en los años 30, deciden hacerlo toda una vía de automóvil. Eso oficialmente ocurre en 1938 y así nace este viaje de carretera. Después, en 1984, fabricaron este puente que estamos.
Shot for you.
They got you covered here. They have their own restaurant, their own pool, basketball courts. It's a great property.
did hop off. I did the whole thing. And I think this, yeah, because it's only a little bit over a mile long. So what happens is this, people will hop off stop 11, spend an hour and a half down there, finish the tour, and then they still got a lot of time. They start walking, and they end up back right where they had hopped off. So, and if you see that they're busy, a lot to be said to just stay.
misery of you.
Not every street has a great sign. No todas las calles tienen carteles exactos. So just heads up, all right? I can't wait very long. Celebrity. They'll probably be like 5, 6 p.m. When a cruise ship is in town, the island is a little bit more lively. I wouldn't call it jam-packed. We're not in season yet. That'll be more, toward the end of March for spring break.